Let's see how to implement localization in WPF application. So I have created a sample application, and inside this sample application I have a main window. Inside that I have created a small form where I am maintaining label with content, enter your name, below that a text box, and below that we have a button with content as submit. Now if we run the application, we can see that the window and its content, so they are in English language. So this application works well with users who can understand English language. But if we have to support non-English users such as Spanish users or French users, in that case we have to implement localization in our WPF application. Now let us see how to do that. Let's stop the application. The first thing that we have to do is, inside properties we have resources. Here we have to define the resources. So let's define one resource for label content, name underscore label, and let's give the value as enter your name. And for button content, let's create another resource and give the name as submit underscore btn, and let's give the value as submit. Right, we have created two resources inside resources.rsx file. Now we have to use these resources as part of our XAML design. So here the first thing that we have to do is that we have to refer that namespace. So for that purpose we can create a namespace like this: XML CLR namespace localization demo and properties. So this namespace name you have to take from resource file. So from here you have to take the name. So in your application, whatever name comes as part of this namespace, that name you have to maintain as part of this one. Okay, so once you have the namespace here, you can use that namespace and set the values like this: x static rs resources dot name label. So the name corresponding means the first label corresponding content we have as part of name underscore label. And in case of content, you have to give, maybe you can copy from here and paste and simply change this one to submit underscore btn. You don't need to worry about this blue lines. Once you build the project, it will be fine. The lines will be gone. You can see that there are no lines now. Now let's execute and see whether the application is working fine or not. Remember that we are taking the values from resource file. We have not hard coded values. It's giving problem. Let us see what is that. Yes, you are getting the problem here. Why? Because this resource file access modifier is still internal. You have to set that one to public. Let's make that one public and run the application again. Right, now the application works fine. We are taking the values from resource file. Now let's add one more resource file for Spanish language. So for that purpose, and on properties you can right click and then add new item. You can keep the name as resources dot es hyphen es. add. So a new file has been created for us. Okay, so here you have to add same resources that we have in resources.resx. That means in our resources.resx file, we have two resources, name underscore label, submit underscore button. We need to add same resources as part of this one. Let's add them. Name underscore label, and here let's give the value as sp, enter your name. sp I'm just adding here just to differentiate between English value and Spanish value. And next, submit underscore btn, and here again let's go with sp, submit. Okay, now let's change access modifier to public, and let's save it. The next step that we have to do after adding Spanish resource file is in app.resource file, sorry, in app.xaml file. As part of this class, we have to set the culture like this. So if you set the culture information like this, whenever you execute the application, your application will be shown in Spanish language. Let's execute it and see. Now you can see that the values have come from Spanish language corresponding resource file. sp, enter your name, sp, submit. So this way you can support as many languages as you want. If you want to add support to French language, then you can add French language corresponding resource file, and then add resources in that resource file with values from French language. And then here, as part of this culture info, you have to set French language culture code here. And then if you execute the application, your application will be shown in French language. So this way we can implement localization in WPF applications. If we don't specify any culture info, for example, if we stop the application and then comment it, that means we are not specifying any culture information. Then in that case, it will use the resources from resources.resx file. Let's execute and see once. Yes, now the values have been taken from resource.resx file. And if we specify culture, values will be taken from corresponding resource file and used as part of UI. Now the culture is Spanish culture we have set. That is the reason we can see the label content and button content in Spanish language. So this is how easily you can implement localization in WPF applications.